You can double tap to like the live. Happy Sunday to everybody that is watching us. Oh, thank you for joining the live. You can double tap the live to like. You can double tap to like the live and enjoy what I'm doing. Welcome to Ellen Arts YouTube live. Welcome to Ellen Arts YouTube live. So you can double tap to like the live, and as well, Lemo, we draw live portraits here. Thank you for joining the live. You can double tap to like the live. You can double tap to like, and as well you can subscribe if you want to do it. So as you can see, I'm working on her fingers. So I'm trying to get the realism on this picture. Working on the finger is another hardest thing to work on in drawing. To draw finger is very hard because finger have a lot of detailings. There are many details on fingers. So to do it is very hard. Hi, David. David, thank you for joining my live. You can double tap to like the live. So working on finger is very hard to draw because finger have lots of details there. Very lots of details. So if you cannot be patient to draw, you can't draw good finger. Thank you very much for liking the live. You can double tap to like the live. So in order to get a good drawing, you must be patient to get the finger. Finger is very hard. Finger is very hard to draw, so you have to be patient while working on it. David, how are you doing? Where are you streaming from? So as you can see, I'm almost done with the finger. If you check the fingernails, you can see highlights here. So the light strike from center. That's why we have that highlight. If you're watching for the first time, this is Ellen Arts. We draw live here. You can double tap to like the live and as well subscribe to follow us. To make finger is not that easy. So now let me work on the phone she's holding. The phone need a little darker tone or lighter tone here. You can see he's holding an iPhone. Please, you can double tap to like the live and as well subscribe if you are moved to do so. So to work on phone is not that easy, and on fingers, to draw fingers is very, very hard. So now let me add some details here. So what I need to do that is a kneadable eraser. Yes, kneadable eraser is okay. So you can double tap to like the live. You can double tap to like the live and as well subscribe. This is Ellen Art NG. You can see making phone is not that easy also, because everything needs to concentrate while working on them. You need to concentrate. So next thing now is to use my pencil eraser. This eraser looks like pencil. Thank you for liking. You can double tap to like the live and as well share. Thank you very much. So this is the pencil eraser I'm using. So this is what I use to add some details here. Please double tap to like the live. Make sure your hand is not touching the drawing, because your single touch can ruin your drawing. So you have to be careful on everything you are doing while drawing. Please double tap to like the live, and as well you can ask questions if you want to ask. You can see. So you can double tap to like the live, and as well you can ask questions if you want to ask. So you can see there is a highlight here. There is highlight here. Because the light is striking from here, from the face. That's why we have highlights here, highlights here, highlights here, highlights here. Can you see? There are some highlights here, here, and here. I will still put before I finish the drawing. So you can double tap to like the live. Thank you for those that are liking. You can ask your questions if you want to ask. You can ask your question if you're moved to do so. So now it's time to work on her clothes. This cloth is another thing that is not easy to do in drawing. The cloth is very hard to work on. Yes, very hard to work on. It's not that easy to work on the clothes. So just few minutes. I'm going to start working on this cloth. The cloth is very hard to work on. Very hard. So you can double tap to like the live, and as well follow us. Please, please, please. Thank you for liking the live. So hair is kind of hard. We need more details. It's not that easy working on this hair. It's not that easy. Please, you can double tap to like the live. Double tap to like the live, and as well follow us. Please double tap to follow us. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you very much. You can double tap to follow us. Hi. So now I'm going to start working on her clothes. You know, this is another hard thing to do in drawing. It's another thing to do in drawing because it's not easy. It's not easy to work on the clothes. From the original picture, from the reference I'm with here, the cloth is very, very hard to work on. So now let's start. Let's start. There are some designs. On the clothes, so we need to put those designs back. Please, you can double tap the live to like, to subscribe. It's not easy making these designs on the clothes. It's not easy. Please double tap. You know, working on this clothes has been. Oh, thank you for liking the live. I don't know who double tapped. Working on this cloth has been a very hard stuff to work on. Honestly, it's not easy to work on this clothes, but nevertheless, we are going to work on it. To be an artist, you must know how to do many things. Hi, official. Thank you for joining my live. You can double tap to like the live. Working on the cloth is very hard. Very hard. Because the design is so complex that you can't know how to handle it, or very hard to handle. Seriously, very hard to handle. And this design is what you are going to have patience while working on. It's not what you are going to just rush up, rush and do. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. Oh, thank you, official officer JKT. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the appreciation. Please, you can double tap to like and also subscribe if you want to see more of these. Working on this drawing is very hard, honestly speaking. The design on her clothes is kind of very complex and very confusing. Very confusing. Yes, design is very confusing. I don't know what happened to my light. My light went off just now. I don't know. But let's continue working. So as you can see, the design I'm working on is very, very complex. So I'm trying to get the design, or get what looks like design, because I can't get exactly the design. It's very hard to work on. So you can double tap and also subscribe or share. I will be happy if you do so. I will be very much happy if you subscribe and double tap. You can double tap to like the live. So the design on her clothes is very complex, very complex. It's going to be hard to get exactly what is there, though I'm trying my best to get what I'm seeing to get design, but it's not that easy. But we continue. We are going to get it in 2-3 hours time. I will get the design as I think. If you are watching this video, you can double tap to like the live, or as well share. I don't know who is watching me. If you are watching me, say hi. Okay, cool. Working on this design is hard, but we are going to achieve it very soon. You know, sometimes you are going to get confused while working on this piece, this design. Most times I get tired and I slept off on my drawing table. When I wake up, I will continue, because there are some artworks that are very hard to achieve, like this design I'm working on. It's kind of very hard to achieve. So let's work on them. Okay, let's start afresh. Sorry, I will go offline just now. Let's continue.